What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode number 19 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here. And take a look at it. The Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl champions. Sammy Watkins is the MVP. Tom Brady is the MVP of the NFL. Dougie P is Coach of the Year. Cooper Kupp Wide Receiver of the Year. Hurts. We're not going to talk about it. Next, go to rushing. Cut to rushing. Come on. Got to get to rushing right now. It's not. We actually kind of froze and skipped over rushing, but receiving, not much on the receiving front right here. Not a good receiving season at all for Philadelphia. No one broke 800 yards, which is quite unfortunate. It really is. Tackles were low. No one got over 75 tackles. 10 sacks led the team from Hassan Reddick. All right, good amount of players though did get in on the sack game. So we had a good amount of players that did get sacks. James Bradbury had 11 interceptions. Slay had 9. Epps had 5. Gardner had 4. Nakobe Dean had an interception. 9 for 14 on field goals for Jake Elliott. An awful season. Awful season from a percentage standpoint. Now take a look at the NFL leader. 57 touchdowns for Tom Brady. 5,400 yards. That's a lot of yards. Oh, Carson Wentz, 26 interceptions. Haha. He's garbage. Derrick Henry, 17 rushing touchdowns for Tyler. Cooper Kupp led the league in receiving yards and with 27 touchdowns. Jeez, Thuney, no sacks allowed. Good for him. 21 allowed by Christian Darso. All right, we're getting down there. Now Logan Wilson led the league in tackles with 156. 28.5 sacks, 25.5 sacks, 22.5, 21 sacks. Okay, why are there so many sacks? 6 interceptions apparently, because we didn't have enough tackles, really. That's garbage. Matt Prater, the most extra points, and the most field goals, made. Ryan Succop had the most extra point attempts. Okay, that's cool. AJ Cole with the most punt yards. We got Dwayne Washington. Okay, they're doing pretty good on the returners. Sean Jackson, there he is. Jabril Peppers, Brandon Powell is your number 1 yards returner for punts. All right, take a look at people who got fired. Now scroll down this list. Looks like a lot of the coaching staff. A lot of teams got booted. Let's see. Eagles going to get rid of Bill Summers and Mr. Wells. They're going to be let go of. And to bring on for the offense, we're getting Scott Anderson. Good old Scott Anderson. 5 talents and 1 talent for the practice makes perfect. 5 and 5 actually. 5 and 5. So we got 10 total talents unlocked. And for the defense, Benjamin Turner. He's got 9 total talents unlocked. Now take a look at Nick Sirianni working on his skill tree right there. I've unlocked the entire right side of the skill tree. Before him, just getting that all the way unlocked. It's all max 2. We spent a lot of our training points. Now take a look at the retired players: Jerry Hughes, a couple of tight ends, Larson, Calais Campbell, Ndamukong Suh. All right, it's unfortunate that Suh does retire. Jason Pierre-Paul, Trent Williams, Deshaun Jackson, Kyle Long, Peters, Carlos Dunlap. Okay, Matt Prater calls it a career. Andy Lee, Blaine Gabbert. Wow, that's a lot of players calling it careers right now. You know who I don't see? I don't see Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady not called it a career yet? All right, Tom Brady, Adrian Peterson, and Jason Kelce. Right, we already knew Jason Kelce retired though. Last chance to re-sign some players. I mean, we got a lot of vets on this team. A lot of players a lot of depth guys that I just don't think are worth bringing back. Brandon Graham though, gonna offer him a 2-year deal. His age 37 season. He's a mentor. Put him in rotation. Gonna offer Epps a 3-year, $2 million deal with a $1.1 million signing bonus. It's at most like a $3 million cap. But he says thanks, but I'm not interested. All right, those are the players trying to re-sign. And take a look who's available. We got Brady. We got Sanders. He's the top. Of course, Miles Sanders is the top running back. I'm pretty sure James Bradbury is the top corner too. Oh boy, that's going to be just one of those off seasons, isn't it? Where it's like, oh man, do we just bring back our own players for even more money after they have a breakout season? Like, we could have brought back James Bradbury earlier in the season on just like a 1 or 2 year kind of just like buffer deal. where it's not too bad, where it's, if you have him as like the 4, it's like, all right, we're not killing him on the, I guess on, I don't know, I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say, not kill him on like the overall, the money guarantee. Julio gonna offer Julio a 1-year deal, a neutral deal right here. It's a medium risk, but I don't really see Julio getting many offers. He's a mentor. It's a mentor that young wide receiver room. Eric McCoy, try to fill some big shoes right there. Eric McCoy. Take a look at linebackers. We got T.J. Edwards. He was our starting linebacker last year. Now we got Leighton Vander Esch, Trayman Edmonds, and Okereke right here. So all great linebackers. Okereke is the most interesting stuff. I guess it's Okereke. Trayman Edmonds has the most interest. We're gonna go with Edmonds. Tremaine Edmonds right here. 85 star. He's 25 years old. Give him a 6-year deal, and he likes that. We're gonna be also be taking a look at. Give James Bradbury another call. He's 30. All right, so let's give him a 2-year. Let's give him a 2-year deal. Ronnie Harrison Jr. We need a safety to replace Marcus Epps since Epps didn't want to come back. So a little better, a little more expensive, but hey, he hits a lot harder. And Tom Brady trying to find a void that quarterback because Jalen Hurts, Gardner Minshew just did not work last year. Now Brady signs, Edmonds signs. All right, Bradbury re-signs. Okay, all right. Anyone else who wants to re-sign? McCoy does not sign, which is unfortunate. All right, I guess we need to just draft a center, maybe kick in, Dickerson. Trying to find something out right there with what to do with them. Now here we go. We're going through the list, seeing where everyone did end up. Seeing who's still available. Rodney signs. That is Rodney Harrison's that's his son, the former Patriots Chargers safety. That's who Rodney Harrison Jr. is. It's Rodney's son. I believe he also did sign Julio Jones. I think I just skipped past it. Now take a look at mock draft number 5. They have Bryce Young mock to us, which, I mean, Bryce Young at 2 would be great. They also have Robinson, their running back. We do need a running back, so I'm not saying no to a running back with a 5th-year option, but I do think I would like Will Anderson. I hope that the Texans don't go Will in this situation. They do. All right, so we're at the 2 right now. We're at the 2. Second overall pick. This is the Saints pick. Saints, real bad. Now we have to look at Buffalo. We get a 1st, a 2nd, and a 3rd next year. A 1st the next year. A 1st, that's the 6th pick. The 3rd and a 5th next year. The 3rd, 3rd round pick next year, and a 7th round this year. There is a lot of options right now. I mean, geez, how many spots do you want to trade back or trade up is the problem. I think, 6 maybe. I think 13 might be a little too low. I don't know. I don't want to trade back 1 spot right there. I mean, you could pick up the 24 3rd, which would be cool. The 5th pick out of Detroit would be interesting because we get the 3rd and the 6th. I'm not looking at like the Jets or Atlanta where it's next year's first. I don't want next year's first. So we're gonna take a deal with the Lions. Who the Lions are gonna take Bryce Young. All right, Bryce Young. Now, Washington. All right, Washington, what are you going to do? Who are you going to take? You're going to take a left tackle, Fashanu. All right. Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter was on our short list right there. The D tackle out of Georgia. Could have paired him back up with Jordan Davis. That would have been absolutely disgusting. But we're going to take our backup plan right here. Brian Breezy. We're going to take him hidden dev D tackle, 82 acceleration, 70 agility. Not great on the play action. The jumping's fine, 81 speed and 91 strength. So I think he's definitely, I think Brian Breezy is going to be the pass rushing option to put next to our, run stuffer in Jordan Davis. Now C.J. Stroud goes to the Vikings. Okay, Wilson goes to the Raiders. All right, who's going next? We're going to have Duncan, the tackle, going to the Steelers. They're getting O-line help. Let's see who's going to go with the Bears. The Bears go with Johnson Jr. out of Ohio, another tackle. Kelly Ringo goes to the Bengals. Okay, Kelly Ringo plays Eli Apple. Gonna have Trenton Simpson, the outside linebacker at Clemson, going to the Titans. Broderick Jones, the tackle out of Georgia, going to the Colts. A little late to save Eli. You know what I'm trying to say. Noah Sewell goes to the Bills to replace Edmonds. Antonio Johnson, the safety, goes to New York. All right, Miles Murphy goes to the Panthers, I guess to replace maybe Brian Burns or someone, some end. Josh Downs goes to a very stacked wide receiver room with Cheetah and, Jalen Waddle. Foskey goes to the Jets. All right. Jackson Smith goes to the Chargers. Cam Smith, the corner, goes to Arizona. All right, Texans back up on the board. Michael Mayer, the tight end out of Notre Dame, however you want to put it. And with the with our second first round pick, we're gonna go with the Robinson, Bijan Robinson. 94 acceleration, 94 agility, 91 change of direction, 79 jumping, 92 speed, and 78 strength. So there you go. He's a big running back out of Texas, taken here in the first round. Now Will Levis goes to Seattle. Okay. We got Hooker going to the Falcons. QB right there. We got Jordan Battle going to the Dolphins out of Alabama. We have Andre Carter going to the Jaguars from Army. It's a very Jaguars pick in the first round. Eli Ricks, the corner out of Alabama, goes to Dallas. We got Brian Branch, the free safety out of Alabama, goes to the Chiefs. Felix is going to the Bucks. Good old Felix. Everyone likes Felix, right? Now we have Moore, the corner, going to the Baltimore Ravens. What's up next? We have Christian Gonzalez, the corner, going out of Oregon, going to the Detroit. A lot of corners and a lot of tackles going, it seems like. Henry To'o out of Alabama goes to the Patriots. All right, Henry, I see you. And we have Mr. Gibbs, a running back, really. Why are they drafting a running back? And with our second round pick, it's the 21st overall pick. We're going to go with Jarrett Patterson right here. He's 6'4", 307 out of Notre Dame. He's a righty. He is a hidden depth trait right there, and he's going to be a successor to Jason Kelce. So the successor to Jason Kelce is a second-round center. With our third-round pick, Anthony Richardson, the quarterback out of Florida, 22 years of age. He's going to sit behind Tom Brady for at least a year. Which, not happy, but guess what? He is a hidden dev. So 3 picks, 3 hidden devs right there. You like to see that right there. 93 throw power is what I like to see. But I'll take a look at our draft after the first 3 rounds. We had 2 first-round draft picks, 77, 81 overall, 74 for Patterson, 70 for Richardson. We had Noah Daniels, we had Rickman, we had Flowers, and David. So very nice drafting overall, especially with depth pieces. Now, taking a look at where everyone drafted, feel free to slow it down, stop, pause, just to see what your team drafted. If you think, hey, that's a good move or that's an awful move, why would we draft a corner or a running back with the 32nd pick when we have, a pretty good running back of our own? I don't know, man. What I would be to be in the drafting room with the Green Bay Packers in any situation. Maybe that's gonna be our next franchise mode, is the Green Bay Packers in just drafting correctly. It's the Green Bay Packers, but hey, we don't draft like idiots. Hey, we need receiver help. Oh man, maybe we should draft an offensive tackle. No, we need receiver help. Oh, you want your 5th running back on the roster behind A.J. Dillon, and I'm drawing a blank on who the running back for the Packers is. But they drafted 2 running backs. Mr. Irrelevant was Chris Tyree, the running back. You're actually kidding me, right? You're actually kidding me. But here's how the team's looking out going into next season. We have 4 dev trait linemen. We have Hassan, who's up to a superstar. Bradbury's up to a superstar. We have Big Play Slay. Hassan's up to X Factor. Maddox is also up to superstar. Okay. Brian Breezy, he's a hidden dev behind Cox and Jordan Davis, who's a superstar. Josh Sweat being a star dev. You'd like to see that. Edmonds a star. Kaiser Wait star. CJ GJ and Ronnie Harrison Jr. are all star devs as well. Nakobe Dean is the only non-star dev player on the defense, which is wild when you think about it. Then take a look at special teams right here. You got Jake Elliott, Sipas, Noah Daniels, Quez Watkins return, Dickerson, and Elliott. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, that like button, comment down below, testing YouTube. Peace.